my party, I think, would hope that we can make the tech firms change rather than forcing everyone else to change. But it feels to me as if children's childhoods are being destroyed here, aren't they? And we keep urging the tech companies, trying to legislate, and then, as we've talked before, it's a bit like whack-a-mole. You banned one thing, and then something else happens. So I certainly think we do need to look at a ban. I know that the evidence coming out of Australia is that it hasn't necessarily worked yet. I was looking last night, they were talking about 2/3 of young people have still managed to be on these social media apps that they shouldn't be on, even in spite of that ban. Now, is that because there's an error in the ban, problems with the ban, or is it just that it takes time to bed in? I don't know, but it feels like it needs to be on the
to
agenda.
relearn habits as well, because for most teenagers, Snapchat is their means of communication. They don't text, they don't call. They'll sort of do recordings and ping it to each other on that service. So maybe you have to relearn ways of doing things.
Sure, but the argument that some under 16s will still have access to it isn't an argument against a ban. I mean, I remember when smoking is still banned, but people still under 16 would do it. But you criminalise it, and I think you discourage the behaviour.
But can I just say, I think what's happening is that they're also now, when they do get onto other social media or through other means, are finding it in a way that's totally unregulated. So ironically, they're actually finding stuff that's even worse
And
than
interestingly,
they would have done before.
the police, because we spoke to the National Crime Agency, for example, their view is don't have a total ban, because what you do is you leave teenagers with the ability to sort of circumvent it, and then they go onto apps that haven't been tackled at all, as you're saying, Caroline. Would it be better to tell the tech companies, get your house in order, improve these apps, rather than let children access the original
That's what should happen.
I think you can do both. But the fact is that the fact that a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old can access the most violent social media available legally, I think is wrong.
But maybe the ban would concentrate people's minds, the tech firms' minds. So maybe we bring in the ban,